Welcome to another episode of Cuukit Nigeria. Today I'm going to show you how to prepare Editang Soup. Editang Soup is not actually common. Mostly, if you're not from the southern region, mostly Akwa Ibom, most states they don't even understand what it means. They don't even know what Editang leaf looks like. So today I'm going to show you how to prepare Editang Soup and also show you the leaf, because most times you can see this particular leaf, maybe you're in Lagos, Port Harcourt, anywhere you are. But the problem is you can see this leaf and keep wondering what kind of leaf are those. So today I'm going to show you how to prepare it, and I'm going to show you how the leaf looks like. Before we continue, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave comments below for more videos like this one. Let's get into it. Alright, so right now today I'm going to be cooking for you Editang soup. Editang is actually a soup from the Akwa Ibom people. That's the south region of Nigeria. That's Akwa Ibom, and actually this is the leaves. It's called Editang leaves. Like this is 300 naira worth of it. I actually bought this in Port Harcourt here in Nigeria, and it's about 300 naira worth because of quarantine. I was lucky enough to even see it anyway. If you can see, it has these big leaves. It has these very big leaves, see? So what I'm going to do is to pick them one by one and cut it into tiny little pieces and wash them. But if you don't know how to cut it like I do, you can actually take it to the market and have them cut them for you. This probably will cost like about 200 naira to cut, or 150 depending on your negotiation style. But this is what I'm going to be preparing today. And why I like this so much is actually medicinal. This can treat you of some small sickness, stomach ache, and the rest of the things. And my people actually want to prepare this very bitter. It's actually bitter when you pick them out. Like if you cook it like this without washing it, it's actually very bitter. But and that's what I'm here for. I'm going to show you how to prepare it. But if at all I finish preparing this thing, it's going to be like Ukasi soup. That's Afang soup. The only difference is Afang is sticky because it has to be pounded or grinded. This is not. The only way you separate it is actually when you actually how you know it is the fact that it doesn't stick like Afang. That's if you're eating it, but it tastes almost the same. In fact, most people can already prefer this one to Afang, mostly if you've been eating Afang a whole lot of time. So most people don't actually know about this. They don't know about this particular leaf. That's why I'm taking time to explain it. It's called Editang. So if you go to the market and ask anybody, people selling leaf, go to the local park, ask them of Editang leaf. You see a few Akwa Ibom people actually carry this. So whether you stay in Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, anywhere, if you go to the market, mostly if you're in Nigeria, you're actually going to see this. So I'm going to show you how to prepare it. Alright, so now I'm done picking my Editang leaf. I picked it from the stick, and now it is in my bowl. So what I'm going to do after now is, some of them are dirty. It's not always like this. It's normally clean most times, depending on if you picked it up yourself, but I bought it from the market, so it is expected. Bought it from the market, so it is expected to be dirty. So what I'm going to do is not like Afang or Ukasi that you probably wash, dry, and then cut. This one you're actually going to cut before you wash. So that's the difference between the two. So now let's move up to the cut. Alright, so this is actually Jacob. My younger brother is the one cutting the Editang leaf today for us. As you can see, a very hardworking young man. So I'm behind the camera, he's the one cutting it because I have to shoot and he has to cut. So see, very hardworking young man. And there you go. Cut it again into pieces, tiny little pieces. You're not going to pound it. Alright, so after cutting our editan leaf, this is what you have. This is actually what it should look like. So, alright, so after cutting our editan leaf, this is what you boil my water for until it is boiled, and I'm going to pour the hot water here inside this editan leaf. Pour my hot water until it is completely submerged. This is only one step. The other step you can actually put it on the fire, like put normal cold water and add a count to it. See. The next thing would be to set it aside for some time and we'll come back to it. So now I've actually turned into my shifter or my sieve. So now I'm going to use cold water to wash it. So after keeping it for putting it inside hot water for 10 minutes, now use my shifter to wash it with cold water. So you're going to do this a couple of times until the bitterness actually goes away, because the leaf is actually bitter and all the dryness, everything has to go. So after washing it a couple of times, all the bitterness is gone by now. You can see it's clean now. There's nothing like dryness again, so I'm not transferring it into another container, another bowl. So after washing, this is actually how it will look like. As you can see, I've transferred. Now I'm going to show you all my ingredients. Right here is my fish, my dry fish, my Pomo, Periwinkle, pepper, that's both dry and fresh pepper, my meat and stock, salt and Maggi, my oil, crayfish, Waterleaf, and editan. This editan. So first thing, put my Waterleaf inside. You prepare it the same way you prepare Afang Soup. Transfer my Waterleaf to what's first thing first. I'm supposed to wait for water to dry, but it's just a small soup, so I'm going to add my Pomo. Add pepper. Actually added both dry and fresh. Add my crayfish. Alright, so now I've added my crayfish. Pomo. Now I'm going to add my stock. For everything to mix. Not added any water, just those things. Bring in my fish. Please, if your fish is not the type that is very hard, if you know it's the type that will break, don't put it now, you can put it much later. So I put my fish and just mix everything together. So I'll let everything sit for like maybe 2 minutes and I'll be back. Alright, so after about 2-3 minutes, I'm actually going to add my meat and stock. There is my meat and stock. I'm going to stir it a bit. You see? Everything is coming together. Look at that. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is to add some salt. Some salt. And add periwinkle. This periwinkle I've actually cooked it. It's already cooked. Let salt to cook. Next thing, it's gonna be my oil. I don't know, I have this pattern. What I do, I first of all add salt, periwinkle, then oil, so that the oil will drive the salt inside the periwinkle and we'll actually use the oil to cook. Now I'm going to cover it for about 3 minutes and we'll be back. Okay, so after about 3 minutes, oh, look at that, it's beautiful. Oh, it's fine. If you have stockfish, you can add snail, anything. If you're the type that has all the money to buy those things, I'm just cooking for my family. So these times of coronavirus, you can hardly see anything. So now I'm going to add the last thing. I'm going to add my Editang. The aroma is sumptuous. I'm going to stir it. Mix it together. see the oil is not enough, so I'm going to add some more oil. But before then, taste for salt. Okay, salt is perfect. Alright, now you can see there's not much oil, so I'm going to add some more oil. This kind of soup actually takes lots of oil. Anything leaf soup. Look at that. The aroma is killing me already. Oh, it smells so good. At this point, my food is done. So if you've tasted and there's not enough salt, you can add salt, Maggi, but mine is perfect. So that's it. I'm done cooking my meal. I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave the comment in the comment section below. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace out and stay safe. Bye for now.